Welcome back to my channel. Okay, after all said and done, for people or for novices that don't have any skincare routine or are not sure of their skincare routine or are trying to organize their skincare routine after finding out that there are skin types, there is age, there is environment, there is weather, how do I start building my skincare routine for an oily skin type? Okay, it's simple, at the same time it's not so simple. Like, what I mean is that there are some myths that are on the streets of the skincare industry, or the myths among skincare practices, that there are some certain ingredients that should not be used by some certain skin type, or should not be used by some certain in some certain environments, something like that here and there. Well, I'm here, I will debunk some of them, maybe. You never can tell. So let's start by, for the oily skin type, this is a face wash. You need a face wash, and an oily skin type can actually go scot-free with a foaming face wash. What I mean by, okay, like for me, I have two types of face wash in my product line. I have a foaming one and I have a non-foaming one. Someone with an oily skin, I will gladly give you the foaming face wash because of your oiliness. It's not like it's going to strip your skin. No. But what I'm trying to say is that at least someone with an oily skin will be able to withstand a little bit of extra cleaning on the skin. Now, starting, of course, before you do anything, washing the skin is very, very important. So definitely you cannot run away from washing the skin. Now, for oily skin type, in most cases, I come to advise them to go in for toners. They can also use cleansers, but toners are also awesome ingredient that people with oily skin can actually enjoy twice a week, yeah, or 3 times a week, yeah, because most toners are exfoliating. Like this one has exfoliating benefits as well. So the next one on the line is the vitamin A. For an oily skin type, or even any skin type, you can enjoy the both benefit of vitamin A in a cream form and also in a serum form. This is in a serum form at 0.5%, while this is in a emulsion, that's a cream base, at 1%. So this one has a higher strength than this, even though you'll be so shocked that some skin types can even withstand vitamin A in an emulsion more than they can withstand it in a water base, yeah, in a gel form. That's it. So oily skin type, vitamin A is your sure to go. Like, it's cool. Unlike people that have dry skin, yeah, that might battle this excess, because vitamin A has a way of drying out the skin. Yeah, it has a way of making the skin feel dry. For oily skin types, they don't really battle that per se, even though it's still advisable to just safeguard all these sensitive areas and the neck. Yeah, so vitamin A serum, either one you want to use. If you want to use a serum, good for you. If you want to use the emulsion, good for you. It's very, very okay for the oily skin type when you're building your skincare. Then I have the vitamin C. How can you run away from vitamin C? Vitamin C has a lot of beautiful, amazing benefits, and it's going to help you when you use it on during the day, to work better with your SPF, to protect your skin from all kinds of free radicals. So that is it here. Then we have the salicylic acid. Now, there's something about an oily skin, probably the fact that it carries a lot of oil, so it has a high tendency of attracting dirt to the skin. Yeah, and due to the fact that it's oily, when the dirt lie on the skin, they have something to hold on to, more like a glue or a gum to hold on to. So there is a high tendency that people with oily skin tend to battle with acne. Yes, so salicylic acid is almost a must-have in their skincare routine. And the fact that salicylic acid has a high drying ability, the good thing with the oily skin, they might not experience so much dryness, yes, when using the salicylic acid on their skin. And it's also going to help curb, like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, these are well-known, azelaic acid, these are well-known ingredients that will battle acne, especially salicylic acid. Salicylic acid has a very, 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 very good reputation. For me, it even has a better reputation than benzoyl peroxide. Yes. So another very important ingredient again in your skincare routine for oily skin type is the fact that you would still need to nurture, protect, and will I say master your skin barrier with the vitamin D, that is the niacinamide. You can go for niacinamide at 10%, but you can't use that one every day. Maybe use that one once or twice a week. And then you can also go for a much more regular usage one, which is at 5%, which for me personally, I prefer the one at 5%, because if there's anything, is that I love to use my niacinamide. I love to use my niacinamide like as a very, very regular routine. So I wouldn't want it to just be once or twice due to the high percentage, because once with niacinamide, as beautiful as it is, less is more. More is not more. Yes, equally. I remember when I started making niacinamide serum at 10%, like I had not introduced the one at 5%. A lot of people had a little bit of reaction. Some were battling, it was not giving them like eczema-ish kind of, like it had a more, will I say, it was a little bit extra, that's the truth, on the skin. So there was some kind of reaction on it. Now, as I said, we might break some myth in all of this whole thing. The fact that people tell you that oily skin does not need to moisturize. Who told you that? They already still have oil on their skin. Like, who told you that? Oily skin type, you need moisturizers. You need good moisturizers that have the tendency to draw moisture to your skin, that is having ingredients that are humectant, hydrosol, emollient, just like any other skin type. Yes, it's just that for oily skin type, you don't really need, you could still play around with lotions. That's what I'm trying to say here, but you need moisturizers. But the only moisturizers you need are the ones that do not have heavy oils in them. When you look at your ingredient list, or you ask your vendor and your vendor tells you there's something like coconut oil in it, then I think as an oily skin type, you run away from it. When they tell you they have something like almond oil in it, as an oily skin type, you have to run away from it. Reason is the fact that almond oil for an oily skin type is not advisable to be used on the face. You can use it on your body. So literally what I'm saying is, you see if an oily skin type, if you see an ingredient with almond oil, you can actually pick it up, but just know that you shouldn't use it on your face, but you can use it and enjoy the benefits on your body. When you see oil like jojoba oil, you see oil like sesame oil, you see oil like grapeseed oil, you see, all those oils are friendly for the oily skin type. Even the sesame oil shouldn't be over. If the sesame oil is top on the ingredient list, and I think you should run away from it. But if it's like at the middle or at the bottom, then it's okay. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? Then another myth that I want to debunk, like myth, right? MYTH, myth that I want to debunk is oil. Who told you that because you have an oily skin you don't need oil? See, oil on fatty acid on a different level. The sebum on your skin produced by your sebaceous glands is on a different level. You need oil, especially when you're 40 and above. Maybe below, below, not even maybe, for sure below 40, you can ignore oil as long as your moisturizers have good amount of ceramides in them, cholesterol, fatty acid in them. You can ignore oil when you are less than 40 years. But when you begin to approach 40 years, even if you don't use the oil every day on your face or on your skin, you can use it maybe twice a week, and you can use it again comfortably during the harmattan, that is during the winter. I hope I'm clear here. Yeah, so last but not the least, I didn't come here with it though, but it's very, very important, and SPF. On all of these treatments or all of this skincare routine, SPF is very, very key. Very, very key. So in the list of all of these ingredients, I have the ones for exfoliating, I have the ones for nurturing, I have the ones for protecting the skin barrier, I have the ones for nurturing the lipids and the cholesterol in the skin, especially when you're 40 and above, stuffs like that. So this is how to build a skincare routine for an oily skin type. The next video I'll be coming up with is how to build a skincare routine for a dry skin type. So thank you so much. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, share my videos if you can, and God bless you. I hope I'm leaving all of you in the best of health. Bye.